That should be all set up correctly. Damn it. I always forget to set that timer. Howdy. I'm glad to see people rolling in. Hello, hello. Let's see. I hope everybody's doing good today. I hope everybody's doing great. Just getting warmed up. Like you do. Warming up in kind of a literal sense, because my hands are very cold right now. It's very stiff. Got stiff, cold hands. Ooh, exciting. We're returning to the brave new world of a year and a half ago. Vaccinations are happening. Some places more than others, but you can start doing that. Yeah. It's nice. It's nice to know that there's at least a path out at this point. Yeah, I haven't gotten my vaccination yet because just time issues. Was I'm just very very way too busy past couple weeks, but things finally back to not normal, but a manageable level. So gonna start looking into how to get that uh, this week. Get that ball rolling. Already, I think that's as ready as I'll ever be. Got two designs on the docket today. What I'd like to work on is Errol's Barbarian and Happens Maker's Trickster. Uh, Happens Maker doesn't always get to show up for the whole stream, so I'll probably just do sketch for that one, and then get his approval offline. Let's see. So let's start with Barbarian. I think maybe she's short. I think she's compact. I think that's what we're getting at. Sorry, I'm also super out of it. I'm super out of it because I was very excited. Uh, I was very excited to actually sleep in this morning. This was my first opportunity to get uh, some decent sleep in some weeks, but then I woke up at like 2 in the morning with a huge stomach ache for no reason, and that was it. I successfully got 4 hours of sleep because of the very nice, well-timed stomach ache. So, yep. I had a, if I had to guess, I finished off a little bit of salsa um, with my dinner last night, and I don't think it was very old, but I didn't look at the um, expiration date, and you know, it was the last little bit, so maybe that salsa was older than I thought it was. I might be overdoing that. Kind of just on autopilot today. Oh, okay, cool. Alright. Happens Maker will be with us in about 20 minutes, I guess. Perhaps he's just finishing stuff up. Alright. We needed pictures of barmaids. I think it's always a lot of fun. Let's see. If she's more built, she's gonna have less of a dramatic waist. We can still give her a waist, but communicate this by flattening this area out. Specific middle portion. Kind of suggests she's built around that area. I think we need big sleeves that don't actually go up to shoulders. Big fucking sleeves. To feel like the best way to communicate athletic without being bulky is to really define the shoulders. This is a really loose material. Then maybe we just put some fun frills on it. Then maybe we put like a slit here. Be like high up. Oh, I should check to see if there's anything defined by the prompt. Yeah. Okay. Gotta have an apron. I think maybe the apron extends beyond the skirt. Just to break the silhouette in an interesting way. My instinct is always to make her bulkier, but I will try and curb that. I think we can get away with really defined, like, muscles. Got big old calves. Shoes of some kind. Got any good pictures of barmaid shoes? I see a lot of boots, a lot of slippers. I don't think these are very high boots. I think her legs are exposed. Maybe they're level. These. Let's see. She's big. She's all friendly. We got to define the dimensions of the head. Yeah, I definitely think this is kind of like, oh, she's kind of cut. She's definitely very toned. but then she can get big. I think she becomes like a little bit. Not. I think she becomes more muscular as she like gets bigger. Not to the degree that the warrior does, but still noticeable. Need something finer. There we go. Oh, this will. I think this will be cute. She's missing a tooth because she gets into bar fights so often. There we go. She got no eyebrows. So bring this in a little. I like that. I like that missing tooth because I feel like that gives you like a little hint at the fact that she like just she fights so much. She can fight. Let's see. I wonder if there's anything else missing. Prompt. I feel like this came together really well. Anything, maybe just make her a little stockier, just a bit. So I think her head ended up proportionately smaller than I wanted it to be. You can adjust that pretty easy. apron needs to be tied better. Because before it was just kind of floating in front of her. But we can put, there we go. I don't think there needs to be a tie right there. Maybe there. I like the tie. I think it's cute. Gotta worry about it competing in this space with the braid though. Also, it's really kind of nasty that the braid meets that line so neatly. That's a real tangent. She ain't got no nose. There we go. Yeah. Just want to suggest a nose. Does she need anything else? I want to adjust the size of these sleeves. I feel like if you've got poofy sleeves, they need to be very big. Otherwise, what's the point? Let's erase this just so get a better read on it. This left one over here is way better. I keep trying to copy it. If all else fails, I can just use the symmetry ruler. Ah, dang. She's good. Alright. I can't think of anything I'd change. I think she's ready for inking. Case. I don't know how other people feel. I don't know if there's anything left to be added or taken away. Let's double check the prompt. She's cut, she's got the clothes, she's got the hair, color comes later. I think for now she'll just be fists for her weapon. Got expression. Alright, I think she is. Yeah. I think she's good for doing the line art. Oh, she ended up smaller than I thought she was. There we go. That I thought we were doing. That's what I thought we were doing. Jesus. adjust this a little. There we go. Let's see. What have I been up to lately? Still working my way through Star Trek Picard. Haven't had a whole lot of time for watching the TV lately, but I'm about 7 episodes into it now. I don't really have strong feelings one way or the other to it, to be honest. It doesn't inspire a lot of emotion in me. Oh wait, I have to keep that. Yeah, I kind of like that angle. Um, yeah, I did really like. I actually really enjoyed the episode where Card got to the artifact. I thought I was actually really touched by Kim and Hugh interacting uh, and kind of bonding over their shared experience. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a second season of Zombieland Saga. I watched the first one. I was kind of disappointed because I don't like it. I didn't like the idle routines. I thought it was kind of lame. I don't watch a lot of idle anime anyway, so I don't really have much to compare it to. But I thought the 3D was really weird and stiff, but the show was funny. So I don't know if bad 3D is just par for the course for idol shows. Yeah, it was a good show overall. I mean, I think you could have just done the show without the idol routines, and it would have been just as good. I would have enjoyed it just as much. It would not have changed my enjoyment of it, at least. It was especially weird because there's that like yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess you could make the argument that it was deliberately bad, but the thing about being deliberately bad is it's still bad. So it still sucks. It's like that gag of like, oh, like who's writing this, or like, oh, this is so like generic or bland. Haha, we're pointing out that it's bad instead of just making a thing that's good, uh, which I don't like. You know, I feel like you can parody stuff that's bad while also making a thing that's good. Yeah, like I feel like good 3D anime can be done. Um, Landed Lustrous was really pretty. Um, like it can happen. It can be done, and especially because I feel like a lot of games do 3D anime really well. So it's theoretically possible, right? Like Genshin Impact looks really beautiful. The Tales of series looks really beautiful. There's lots of really good looking anime games out there. So like, what's why can't actual anime look good when it's 3D. What I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna copy this, make a new layer to put it on, pop that on there, flip it. There we go, easy peasy. So yeah, it's totally possible to have good looking anime. I think Ruby looks really good in motion, um, or at least the first few seasons of it did. I haven't watched it in a long time. Yeah, that's true. It's a time crunch. Like a lot of anime is produced under like really onerous conditions, which is like another like issue. I mean, like the pay's bad and everything. I feel like most artists being unfamiliar with 3D could be ameliorated by just hiring 3D artists, because it's obvious that there's a lot of good like 3D artists in Japan, because like there's a lot of good looking anime games. I need to make a third finger here so it doesn't look bad. Oh shit! Hold on. I always forget that the middle finger is longer than the index finger. I do that all the time. What I frequently do a lot is I'll just draw the hand with all the fingers the same length, and then I'll edit it so the pinky's short and the index fingers and the ring finger are shorter than the middle finger. Someday I'll be able to just draw a hand like normal in one go. Whatever. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece. It just needs to be readable. Gotta get the cleave. I feel like by making the shoulders angular, we can communicate that they're muscular without being overly so. Yeah. Nobody take my endorsement of Ruby very seriously. I haven't seen Ruby since like season 4 started. I think it was season 4. Uh, and I I just quit Ruby because like 3 episodes went by with no fight scenes happening, and I was like, well, fuck this. I only watch this for the fight scenes, and no fight scenes are happening, so I can just go watch a different thing. I don't know if it ever got better in that regard, but season three, season three was the best season of Ruby because it was just here's the fucking tournament arc. Because the best thing about Ruby is the fight scenes, so we're just gonna do a whole season made up of fight scenes. Yeah, I heard that. Because the director died, right? Monty I think his name was, and he was the one who was really driving like all the cool fight scenes and stuff. My understanding of Ruby is that it got like really plot heavy for no reason, uh, and it's not like the characters are like fun, right? In that like almost kind of like an action figure kind of way. Like, oh, here's fucking Ruby. She's got like this cool outfit and this cool weapon, and she's super strong and funny and stuff. But like, I don't really need to see her like do stuff on screen to reinforce her personality. I just want to see her, you know, do cool gun sight stuff. Uh, yeah, that's a real shame. I guess yeah, like Ruby was always very high concept, which is these cool characters do fights and stuff. And I don't think it ever needed to be anything more complicated than that. Yeah, it's a shame. I feel like if you're gonna make good stuff, you need to know your limitations. You need to know what you're good at, what you're bad at, and you need to focus on what you're good at and minimize what you're bad at. Right? If Ruby was just a show about really cool fight scenes, it would be amazing. I did want to kind of mess up that shape a bit just to exaggerate it in an interesting way. Also want to bring out these parts of the bow so they're not lined up with the braid. Put that behind to kind of suggest some 3D qualities. Look at that. What a great character. Yeah, like Red versus Blue just kind of went off the rails. I don't know what it. I feel like it's totally okay for comedy to dip into drama every once in a while. I think you can do that, but yeah, Red versus Blue just stayed there. This lines up in a distracting way. Yep, she's missing eyebrows. I forgot to draw eyebrows again. Thank you for bringing that out. Totally doing eyebrows over hair. That's distracting. Eyebrows are always tricky because they gotta overlap with these lines in weird ways. Because there we go. She's great. I think I made her eyes too tall. It's a weird sentence, but that's what happened. I think we can bring them down some, and that'll read better. Good. Premium. Alright, colors. Dark oranges. Dark orange is always tricky because dark orange is actually brown. So, dancing. Razor's Edge. Do like a burnt orange. Needs more red in it. A little lighter. Let's see. What about skin? It's our whole skin situation. Skin situation. Let's see. What color is this? Let's see the color wheel. Blues. We want good blues. Oh, I forgot to put the detailing on the chest region. I want to feel like it's that like pulled material. Yeah. Put like a light blue here. Lighter than that. Darker than that. Okay, I like that. Then I think this is a darker blue. Skirt. Honing in on it. That's too much purple. Ooh, okay. I like that. And that's white. It's white. I think we're going to use this blue here. A little bit of green. This region. Maybe green for the eyes. This little tie. Start here. Lighter. Darker. No. Just very slightly darker. I like that. I think this might be a fun little detail. Hold on. This has got to be more solid than that. There's just like a little bit of blood on her apron. You should see the other guy. Don't worry, it's not her blood. Oh, Jesus, her eyes look weird. Her eyes look really fucking weird. Hold on. Let's just... Eyes are so unbalanced. Let's just do this. No one tell anybody. It's our secret. Gotta just. Sorry, I just accidentally scraped my mic. Hope that wasn't too unpleasant. Do an art crime. I'm doing art crime by using the tools given to me in order to create art in an expedient fashion. You know what? It's the fucking hair over her eye. It's totally it. Come on, let's go back. Let's go back a whole bunch. Paste that. Gonna use this. Better eraser. I was tried. If I want to try to do it by hand for free, I would do a freehand to learn how to do it. But if that's not today, that's not the thing that's happening today. Alright, those are on this layer. There we go. She needs something. I think she needs something in her head region. And what I'm gonna do is give her a little bow. There we go. I think that's good for her silhouette. No, yeah. She needs to be saved. Barbarian underscore barmaid. I like it. Alright. Unless there's anything else to be changed, we can move on to our next item in our agenda. Alrighty. So next is we've got Happensmaker's Trickster, who's like a business dragon. Interesting concept. I'm excited for it. She has no weapon except for her very deadly fists. Her body's a legally registered lethal weapon. Alright. I was trying to think of dragons as being tall. One day these are going to be circular. So I don't think she's excessively tall. I think she's maybe like 7 heads. Alright. Get that size the way I want it to. Yeah, it's its own problem. All right, call up the ref. Push the legs to be longer. All right, good body plan. Alrighty, just gonna rearrange my windows a little. Oh, shoot, clicked the wrong thing. A moment. It's too big. Okay, might have made the chest a little too big. Hold on. Yeah, I think your presence is more like intimidating. That's kind of the vibe. Or she's, she tries to be friendly, but I think she's naturally very intimidating. Alright, double check the prompt, so we're doing good, doing great. Okay. Let's see, she's got fingerless gloves, because everybody loves fingerless gloves. I don't usually draw the pinky on here because they're generally going to be obscured. One common mistakes people make drawing the hands is drawing all the fingers, no matter what. If you think about it, your hand will like obscure a lot of the fingers a lot of the time. So pinky get pinky gets obscured all the time. Let's see. About shoes. I never think about shoes. Shoes. Oops. But yeah, I think she's got some business shoes. Hold on, I'm looking at pictures of shoes. There we go. Always use reference. Let's see. Got tail. Got a good shape going here. Alright. What do you think? We can give that a shot. Totally okay with changing the shoes. Alright. lose the heel, make them laced. Alrighty. Let's see, what's her sort of default expression? Oh, forgot to draw the proportions of the face. Okay. In that case, I think we'll just do the sketch today. But if we can get this sketch prepared before you leave. Yeah, I should have been thinking about it more. Should have swapped over to this one. Oh, yikes. As soon as he showed up. But if we can get the sketch done before you have to leave, then I'll do the colors on stream and then send them to you for approval. Smile looks really not genuine. Because the eyes are bad. The eyes need to be more upturned. But here, then we can adjust the size of this. That's more corrector. More corrector is good. Is goodest grammar. Christ, I just don't want to look at that. Hold on, I'll check references and maybe we'll come back to that and draw something good. Oh, it's still bad. Yeah, I'm gonna draw the rest of the stuff and then we can evaluate it afterwards. Sometimes it's better to make decisions in context. By sometimes, I mean all the time. Let's see. Let's see. Got some side bangs. There's a ponytail hidden here, but it's short enough that we're not going to be able to see it. I made her eyes too big. That's the problem. See? I just need context. Well, we're just gonna do this wing and copy it. There we go. She's the business dragon. There's a whole bunch of changes we can make to her head to make it good, so. I'm glad I'm at least at the stage of doing art that even though I still make lots of mistakes, I can pretty easily identify what mistake I actually made, which is important. An important step in fixing it. That mess with her chest again. Let's bring it down a little, just a bit. Probably like lose these lines for the most part entirely. It's shaped just from the contour lines. Alright. Her head's too small and her eyes are too big. That's what we need to change. Okay, it's getting better. Fucking. Someday. Someday I'll be able to draw both eyes. She doesn't look so much as look friendly as looks like she's gonna try and convert you to her very weird specific religion. Something that's definitely not a cult. I'm just gonna kind of just throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. Very normal mouth. Just goofing off at this point. Okay, this makes me think of the time they had to digitally replace Henry Cavill's entire upper lip in, I think it was one of the Superman. It was one of the Superman movies. It was really bad. Maybe we'll do something like lopsided. That's not what teeth look like. Jesus. There we go. That looks alright, guess. Neck's too long. Also, this shoulder region's bad. The suit has more structure than this. Still don't like this smile. That's passable. I don't know, let me know if you liked any of these smiles. Let's see. Is this good? You like this? Ah, Christ. I accidentally selected the stamps instead of anything useful. Alright, Heavens Maker, do you have any opinions or notes on this? Yay, nay? Is there anything that warrants being fixed or redone? Because I could sit here and redraw this mouth over and over and over again. I think at this point, I think I'm just fussing at it. Did Habits Maker leave already? Are they at work now? 4 horns. That's a horn too far. Are they just gonna be like here, like kind of just following the ridge? Like that? Okay. Let's take that back a bit then. Yeah, okay. So I'll do the lines and the colors, and then if you have to leave before the colors are done, I'll just get your approval to the chat thing. Oh, that's 15, not 12. I'm doing all kinds of things here. Science is gonna be good. Just through sheer repetition. Alrighty. Let's get. Alright. See you next time. I hope you have a good day. Happens Maker. That's not the pen tool at all. Simplify this. Go. Sorry. That lack of sleep's really catching up to me. Not particularly chatty today. Actually gonna make this more angular because it's faster and I think it looks art that can really push angles in interesting ways. It's interesting. It's visually interesting to me. Angularity is cool. Thinner. Oh, very tired. color scheme on this one's going to be really interesting. I'm really excited to do it. Very like lots of whites and golds. Very cool stuff. White and a single other color is interesting, I think. And then we copy it. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. It's called being efficient. Oh, forgot the buttons. Cufflinks. Are those what the cufflinks are? Or the cufflinks go on the dress shirt underneath? I can never remember. Or are they both? I've never worn a suit in my life. Really just kind of speed running this. Very tired. Here's some cool eyelashes. And her tail, I forgot to ink her tail. Come on. It's thicker than that. Good enough. Kind of that undertail zone. Brought to you by Toby Fox, the Undertale Zone. Shit. Thing. There's supposed to be. That's something I should be doing as I go along, but I always forget to do it. I wanted I don't know if anybody remembers I think it was the start screen for Smash 64 had like all the characters and then had like outlines of the unlockable player characters that filled in as you unlocked them. I would I My plan was always to do something like that, but it's never happened just because there's always a million things to do. All right, look at her. Look at that trustworthy face. Hold on. I can wait for later. Wait, let's see. Let's go like this. There we go. Let's see. Are there any other scenes we want to put in? Oh, I accidentally closed the tab I was using for reference. Scenes can be fun because they add like contour lines to suggest the shape of things. Ways. They give you some dimensionality. Alright, let's check out the prompt for color. I do this thing all the time where if I'm like tired or I'm trying to pay attention to something that's hard to pay attention to, I just start like repeating it out loud, uh, like really over enunciating it. Like I'll be reading a book or a tutorial or something. It's got a real nice gold color. Gold's kind of hard to communicate in a single color, because it's very, I don't know what the word is. Since metals depend on kind of the shininess and the specular lighting. Okay, so the dress shirt is yellow and the clothes are white. Let's see, some part of the wing is yellow, so we know that much. Not making any whitish yellow would be interesting, but no. I think this one's really interesting. I think she's cool. Go with yellow. Let's see, skin wise, I think something goldish but skin-like. Let's start at gold and see how far we can take it to skin. I kind of like that. I think part of making this work is making her color palette really constrained. I think it's gonna be good. almost go with just a black for the shoe. Yeah, this is really coming together. Let's see. Just checking the prompt. Right. I think maybe we can do a gold or gold. Oh wait, that's indecipherable. It's too hard to tell. There we go. And by gold or gold, we mean straight up yellow. Got our This is good. I like this. Let's see. Well, I'm happy. Let's save this so it doesn't get lost forever. Trickster Dragon. Oh man, these are both really nice. I like them a lot. Well, I don't think there's really much anything else to add or say. Currently working on the levels, level set, which will be sometime next week or the week after. Things are still a little funky here. They're calming down, but they're not gonna. It's not gonna get easy, but it's gonna get easier. uh, Moving back to regular crunch time instead of just death march, so that's a bit more manageable. I hope y'all had fun. I'm gonna fire these off to their respective owners for final approval. And yeah, that's it. I think that's everything we're talking about for now. I'm gonna go log off and I'm gonna go stare at a wall until it's bedtime because I've never been able to sleep during the day since I was like a baby. I'm sure I managed to do that when I was a baby, but I can't sleep during the day. It's very difficult. I'll see y'all next time. You have a great day.